Hello everybody, welcome back to the FM24 Youth Academy Challenge with Folkestone Invicta, and it is the best day of the season, and I say this every season because it's Youth Intake Day, but there is a little tinge of disappointment in it as well. Let's get into it. Yes, hello everybody and welcome back to the save. Apologies for a delay in this video, but the Power BI video took up all of my time. I have now edited, uploaded and rendered it and uploaded it, and it is available for channel members on the channel and will be released for non-channel members on Friday. So make sure you check that one out. It's basically I recorded an hour of video for it, went to edit it, and the video was corrupt. So I had to re-record everything, re-edit it, and then render it. So it took basically a whole nother day to do it. I really hope you enjoy it. I really like it. The little challenge that I put in with it as well, I think is really good. So yeah, go and check that out. Links to the Discord and stuff are all in the comment section below, or the description below. And that's where you can find the link to the Discord, and that's where the Power BI is kept in there. So let's dive into it. It's Youth Intake Day. So Youth Intake Day is here and is upon us. But before that, we're going to have a quick look at the Premier League because we sit in 13th position, 36 points. We do have a minus 13 goal difference, but 31 games, 11 wins, 3 draws and 17 losses. I feel like we're getting better every year. I really do feel like we're getting better every year. If we look at the XG table, we should be 14th. So we're actually performing pretty much on par with our XG at the moment, which isn't a bad thing at all, to be honest. And again, comparing to seasons that we've had previously, so this season I should say, 13th, 36 points after 31 games. Last season we got 46 points after 38 games. So if we get 10 more points in 7 more games, we've done pretty well, to be honest. And then the year before that, obviously, we struggled close to relegation. And the year before that, we weren't in the Premier League. So don't need to worry about that. But results have been great. Well, they've been okay for the level of club we are. They've been pretty great. A few losses in here. We did end up losing to Southampton in the Carabao Cup. We lost 2-1 away from home and then drew 1-1 back at the Harbour Arms Stadium. A big smashing from Chelsea, 4-0. We lost to Brighton 3-2, but we smashed Brentford. I've just loaded up a game accidentally. It's just going to load in. Brighton beat us 2-0. Chelsea beat us 4-0, and they absolutely destroyed us. We did get a few shots off target on target and stuff, but yeah, not much to do about that. We beat Brentford 3-1, lost to Southampton, beat Aston Villa, lost to West Ham, lost to Liverpool, and now we've got this run of Tottenham, Man United, Arsenal, Man City to end the season. I don't think we're going to be picking up 10 more points this season, but you never, ever know. And I think with the Power BI video coming out, I do think I'm going to probably lean into that maybe a little bit more and see what we come up with. The Leicester video that I did as part of the Power BI demonstration really encouraged me, I think, from the results we picked up with Leicester and stuff like that, and thinking about it all sort of logically with the players we had. Now, it's very different with a Youth Academy Challenge because our players are so much worse than everybody else in the Premier League, and Leicester were very underperforming in that save. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yes, I said Youth Academy would have a tinge of disappointment. That is because our head of youth development, old Hair Yes, is retiring. This is going to be his his second and final intake for us, and I am gutted about that because he's really good. He's really good, and I'm hoping that this intake does him justice for him leaving, but we are going to have to go and have a look and see if we can find a new head of youth development that comes in with a good personality and good attributes, because obviously that's going to matter for us as well. So we're going to do that now, live on camera, and go in and have a look at, it's mental, isn't it? Is it mental that it is? Yeah, judging player ability and judging player potential. That's pretty much all we're interested in for a head of youth development. So judging player ability, judging player potential. Is there anyone out there that's going to be absolutely banging it? I mean, there's no one with 19 there. 18, 19, no. Okay, so 18s are our best, and that is Sam Surridge from the USA. He's got a driven personality, plays mind games, but is reserved in the media, which is quite good. So I'm wondering if we just go straight for Sam Surridge. We'll approach to sign him, and we're going to go as a head of youth development. We're going to go, I can't do it at the end of the season. Right, well, we're not going to do that then. We're going to wait. We're going to add him to our shortlist, our staff shortlist, and then we will get that done when we're done. We'll have a quick look to see if there's any 17s out there. Driven, spirited, and I'd say driven is probably the best, although Jamie Young's at Watford. We could poach the Watford head of youth development. Yeah, not sure. I think we'll go Sam Surridge. I think we're going to try and get in Sam Surridge. I wonder if we could get a partial head of youth development. Yeah, there's going to be no one better, is there? There's no one better. There's no one greater. Sam Surridge is probably our man. 3-star world reputation as well, so not too bad there. Young at 46, so he could be with us for quite a while. Got room to do qualifications as well, which is quite handy. 3 caps for the USA. We'll welcome in, hopefully, Sam Surridge at the end of the season then, when Hare Yes retires. But anyway, let's look at the intake. And here it is, and Mr. Hare Yes has done very, very well. He's saying farewell to his Folkestone Invicta career, to his whole career, and going into retirement with an absolute blinder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elite talents, 3 top talents, 4 good talents, and 3 decent talents in there as well. That is lovely, Mr. Richard Hare. Yes, we absolutely love that. Unfortunately, there's no defenders in the elite talents, and there's only 1 defender in the top talent, because we do need defenders coming through, but it does mean we've just got to stick with our attacking strategy, it looks like, going forward. A number of left wingers, 1, 2, 3, 4 players potentially that just prefer to be left wing, all coming through as elite talents in the same intake, is amazing. It's just so bonkers, isn't it, to do that? But yeah, we'll go and see it. A good goalkeeper coming through again is always useful. So let's go and have a look in the under-18s. We'll tell all this lot to go away. You can see I've been doing the old quickness for everybody in there, but they are doing it with full training, so don't worry about that. These are the youth candidates. We'll go into our youth academy view. Where is my youth academy view? Youth academy view. There it is. Okay, so sorting by position then, 2 goalkeepers, 5 defenders in there, 1 holding midfielder who can play all through the middle, midfield centre, 1 midfield right and left, a midfield left, attacking midfield striker, attacking midfield right, and then a lot of attacking midfield lefts who can all play striker. So there could be some good versatility in there. Nationalities, all English except for 1 Northern Irish and 1 Tanzanian, which is pretty cool. Personality wise, we've got temperamental, 2 low determination, 2 unambitious, 1 mercenary, 4 balance, 1 light-hearted, 1 fairly professional, 1 fairly sporting, 2 fairly determined, and 1 professional in there as well, which is good to see. Media handling wise, we've got volatile and media friendly and confrontational, so that's a mix with temperamental. That's going to be interesting. Unflappable, outspoken, volatile, confrontational, 2 of them. Lots of media friendlies and a few 5 level headeds in there as well. Ability wise, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that are 1.5 stars already, which is great. 4 people at 1 star, and then the rest are half a star. But potential wise, we have 1, 2, 3 5-star potentials, 3, 4, 5 4.5 star potentials, 1 4-star, 2 3-star, 2 2.5 star, 2 2-star, and 1 1.5 star in there as well. Jumping reach, 14 is the best for Mark Jackson, who looks like he's going to be a centre-back, fairly determined as well, so that could be very good. Pace-wise, our standout player is Hakee Maxwell, who looks like he'll be a left winger. Acceleration at 15 for Ali Hall on attacking midfield right. Determination 17 for Daniel, what a name, and 16 for AD Walker. Daniel, love it. Double D's, there's his nickname sorted. Work rate, leading the work rate is Mark Jackson at centre back again, so that's pretty good. 15. Teamwork 18, 16, 16. 18 for Geor Pressman, 16 for Nick Kiardani and Richard Mohammed. Concentration up there at 11 for Jordy Houston and Nick Osborne. And decisions, 14 for Bayan Collings at midfield centre. And composure is 11 for Jordy Houston and 10 for Bayan Collings as well. So, as ever, sorting by the worst potential to the best. Let's go and have a look. First up, Nick Chiardini at centre-back or left-back. 15 years old. Again, he's 1.5 star potential, but he's coming through with good physicals. That makes me feel very good for the rest of the people that we're going to be looking at. I always use the sort of 1.5 stars to 3-star people to judge what I think the best ones are going to look at. He's low determination, which isn't great. He probably won't get a contract. We're not going to hang around for him for too long. Although he is a centre-back, he's not going to be good enough to ever play for us. I'd rather keep the other centre-backs we've got at the club. So probably not for Nicky Chiardini this time. Richard Mohammed, the Tanzanian, who is here. Tanzanian Englishman. Again, right back or centre back, fitness, jumping reach look pretty good. He's probably more of a centre back, to be honest, than it looks like a full back, because he can head, he can mark, he can tackle reasonably well for his age. He's aggressive, he's got good anticipation, good concentration. Well, concentration's a bit poor, but bravery's okay, positioning's okay, good leadership to control the back line, teamwork's good, work rate's good, fitness is good, jumping reach is good, fairly sporting, isn't dreadful. Pretty weak, but he's young, plays short, simple passes and brings the ball out of defence. So 2 things I don't mind in my centre-backs having, but that 2-star potential is probably going to hold him back. And I think if we're using that as a barometer, because we do have good staff members that can judge potential, that's probably pretty accurate. So again, likely to not get a contract, but we shall see. We shall see. Ali Hall, 2-star potential, and not bad. Right midfielder, right winger, young winger, balanced personality, acceleration 15, pace 10, fitness 11, agility 10, aggression 12, bravery 11, determination 11, leadership 13, teamwork 13, off the ball 6, work rate 8 are pretty poor for wingers. Crossing 8, dribbling 8, first touch 4, passing 4 and technique 9. Again, just not enough there, I don't think, to earn a contract or even attempt of a contract. He is fairly inconsistent, but has a lot of pros all around his speed and acceleration generally. So he could make something of himself, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure. I don't think Ali Hall's going to get a contract. We'll see how our numbers are doing at the end of the season as well, or coming towards the end of the season. Mark Jackson, defender, right centre, fairly determined personality, 16 years old, Englishman. Stamina's good. Jumping reach is very good. Acceleration is okay. Again, marking's good. Technique is fine. Tackling's okay. He can cross. So he's got great jumping reach for a fullback, which is really interesting because that can help you with the old short throw-in, cross to the back post header. If you've got a tall fullback, you can cut a few of those goals out of your game. Very determined, good teamwork, good work rate. Yeah, I think he could have an option at fullback, fullback on support, so he doesn't have to do too much attacking. He may get a contract purely because he's got something to him a little bit different for that position. Yeah, Mark Jackson, we'll keep an eye on Mark Jackson. The infamous Double D, Daniel, is up next. Centre-back is what they're saying. I really wanted Double D's to get a contract, but I'm not sure he will. Physicals are all in the yellow rating. There's no reds, which is a positive, I guess. He's fairly consistent, fairly determined as well. Acceleration 10, jumping reach 9, fitness 18, strength 6, not bad. Aggression, anticipation, both 7. Bravery, 17. Composure, 4. Concentration, 10. Decisions, 11. Determination, 17. Positioning, 5. Teamwork, 8. Work rate, 12. Tackling, 9. Heading, 6. Again, he might get a contract because of that determination, and I do love determined players. And he's a left-footed centre-back, which could be pretty handy, but I don't think he's ever going to progress enough to get to our level. He could be one that we keep around and make a little bit of money on, send out for a few loans. We'll see. I mean, his determination is doing a lot of work for him in my assessment right now. It really, really is. Next up, Nick Osborne, the first goalkeeper of the intake, because we've got 2 goalkeepers this time. Young goalkeeper, unambitious, doesn't look too bad, but is very, very injury prone and inconsistent, and has what they call a bad personality with unambitious. Aerial reach 13, handling 11, one-on-ones 12, rushing out tendency 16. Concentration 11, anticipation 7, vision 5, positioning 6. He'll get a contract because we've actually only got 3 goalkeepers on our books, and he'll get a contract basically to be the under-18s goalkeeper while we have 2 other goalkeepers fighting out to be under-21s, and the 2 other goalkeepers will be the first team squad. So he'll definitely get a contract by just being a goalkeeper, basically. So we don't need to spend too much time on Nick Osborne. Next up, Tuchok Isak. We have a leading contender for best name of the intake already. Tuchok Isak from Nigeria and England. I don't mind this. Fairly professional young winger on the left. Acceleration 9, agility 12, pace 12, stamina 12, natural fitness 11. Aggression 13, really good. He's going to try and hard to win the ball back. Determination 13. Off the ball 5 is a bit weak. Work rate 8. Technique 12. Passing 6. First touch 8. Crossing 11. Free kick taking 10 is always useful as well. Plays short, simple passes and avoids using his weaker right foot. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Get that acceleration up, a little bit work on the technicals that he needs. He could be a decent backup option at left midfield if we ever did the 4-3-2-1 Christmas tree armadillo formation again. Does lack a bit of consistency, but a good number of pros in there as well. Yeah, not against... And he's got a fantastic name. I'm so glad it's not Issa Tuchok. I'm glad his first name is the one that I can't pronounce, so I can just call him Issa. That is very helpful. AD Walker, right back and left back, but two-sided full-back. Physicals are pretty weak. He's only 15 years old and he does have up to 4-star potential, so he could get a lot better, and he's very determined, which again is just very good. Good leadership, good positioning, good work rate, good tackling, good technique. Crossing is okay. I mean, the tackling technique and leadership for his age at 15 are unreal. And I think with that determination, he may train really, really well. He might do it. He might actually progress into something very, very useful. Unambitious is a little bit annoying, but that determination, I think, counteracts anything in there. He's got the unambitious personality where you're just not going to want to move to a bigger club. You're not going to be fussed. But I think his determination will pull him through quite a lot. So, yeah. At 15 years old, we might as well give him a youth contract and see what he's looking like in 2 years' time, for sure. That was AD Walker, wasn't it? Yes. Next up, Connor Kelly, 15 years old again. And this is now getting into the 4.5-star players. And he's 15. He's 15. Acceleration 12, agility 14, balance 12, fitness 11, pace 11, stamina 4 is rubbish, strength 3, even jumping reach of 10 for a winger is great. Aggression 13, flair 11, off the ball 10, work rate 8, technique 11, passing 7, first touch 10, dribbling 10, crossing 12. Oh yes. Oh yes. Looks for pass rather than attempting to score, which means if you play him as an inverted winger, he'll act, or an inverted forward even, he'll actually run into the positions where it looks like he's going to shoot, and then more often than not try and cross the ball, pass the ball across goal. It's a really interesting player trait to have on someone if you want to make them an inside forward that gets assists, because they have all the attackingness of an inside forward. Little insight here into player traits. It's one of my favourites for wingers, especially if you're playing them as inside forwards, because they have all the attacking traits and in-game player instructions of an inside forward. But when they get to that position where you see lots of people shoot from, that player trait means they generally try and look for the pass across goal for a tap-in, an easy tap-in for the striker. So very excited by Connor Kelly. I've actually just got goosebumps a little bit. I'm so sad when it comes to this game. Very excited by that. 4.5-star Jordy Houston. Oh, another one. Look at those mentals at the age of... We've got a lot of 15-year-olds coming through. Those mentals at the age of 15 are very good. And he's only got one red attribute in physicals, which is strength 5. He really lacks consistency, but if he can gain that consistency in the lower divisions, given he's a professional personality as well, I like the look of this kid. I mean, 10 for acceleration, agility, fitness and pace, 14 for stamina. Jumping reach of 6 and balance of 8 isn't great, but we can work on them. Aggression 18, bravery 17, concentration 11, teamwork 14, work rate 11, flair 12, determination 14. Really good mental attributes. And then even technically, they're not dreadful. Technique 12, tackling 13, marking 10, long shots 11, free kick taking 10, and then 6, 6, 7, 8, 8 for the first 5 technicals in corners, crossing, dribbling, finishing and first touch. But yeah, two-footed as well. Oh... He's ticking a lot of boxes. This intake, I'm going to call it now, and I've still got a number of people to go. This is our best intake we've ever had. I'm calling this right now. Brian Collings at midfield centre, low determination, but comes through at 4.5-star potential ability. Only 3 red attributes on the board. Long throws 5, heading 3, and determination 2. Everything else is yellow or green, and he likes to get into opposition area. His determination is a bit of a bummer, but stamina 10, fitness 12, balance 8, agility 9, acceleration 8, aggression 12, composure 10, concentration 7, decisions 14, leadership 11, off the ball 9, positioning 10, teamwork 13, vision 7, work rate 8, technique 10, tackling 8, passing 14. Already at the age of 15, he can pass the ball on a level of Premier League player quality. 14 is a good attribute for Premier League, like established Premier League players. So given that he's got passing and decisions at 14, he will be making the right pass most of the time and passing it well as well. First touch 9 is decent as well. 15 years old. It's just, if we could get him in a mentor group, try and get that determination up. I feel like he has to have an off the field development to really get it to a level of around 10 or above. I don't think we're naturally going to grow that to beyond about 5 or 6, but he's going to get a contract because there's definitely something there to work with. Lawson Glass, great name, 16 years old, but does come through looking very good. Plays on the left-hand side of midfield or an attacking midfielder. Can be a striker as well, but very good pace. Acceleration 14, agility 11, balance 13, jumping reach 11, fitness 12, pace 13. Very good physicals. Likes to shoot from distance, and is a balanced personality with a little bit of inconsistency. I love the fact he shoots from distance, and he's got long shots 7, finishing 5. So that's great. He does have very good technique though, 14, flair 13, aggression 13, off the ball 8, work rate 9, first touch 12, heading 12 as well. Again, a tall winger could be very useful. Crossing 8, dribbling 9. Another one, very excited to see how he's going to develop from 16 years old. Could really be pretty good for us in the future. Geor Pressman, 16 years old, balanced personality, promising winner. A little bit injury prone, but very consistent, which is good. Looks for pass rather than attempting to score again. Absolutely epic to get that on another winger, and a very good winger. Stamina 14, pace 13, fitness 13, agility 10, acceleration 12. Off the ball 11, teamwork 18, work rate 13, flair 12, determination 13. Crossing 12, dribbling 12, first touch 8, passing 10, technique 13. He has the crossing and dribbling ability of someone that's like a high-end championship to lower mid-table Premier League. He's going to be amazing. I'm calling it now. He is going to be amazing. He's got great determination. At 13, that's fine, that's really good. Crossing and dribbling already at 12, technique already at 13, pace already at 13, acceleration already at 12, has a player trait I love for my inverted forwards, or inside forwards. Great work rate, great teamwork, good off the ball, good flair, good determination. Oh, yes. Yes, Mr. Pressman. Come on and join Folkestone Invicta. Very excited by that. We've still got 3 players to go. Nikki Burbage, 16-year-old there as well. Mercenary personality, but a promising striker in the media. Now, promising is good. If someone's described as promising, that's very good. Looks great. At 16 years old, this is insane, to be honest. Runs with the ball often. Don't mind that as a winger or an advanced forward. Is a little bit inconsistent, but has pace 11, acceleration 13, agility 14, balance 13, aggression 16, anticipation 9, determination 11, flair 14, off the ball 12, teamwork 14, work rate 9, passing 12, dribbling 14, crossing 9. Finishing 9 isn't great if we want to play him up front, but I think that will improve over time. He's 16 years old. This intake is phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal, this intake. I'm very, very excited. Hakee Maxwell up there with a best name opportunity as well. Hakee Maxwell is a striker or left winger, 16 years old, from Jamaica, but in England as well. Promising striker again is the media description. Acceleration 13, agility 15, balance 11, fitness 12, pace 14, off the ball 12, work rate 6 is a bit work shy, isn't it? But teamwork 11, leadership 11, flair 13, determination 13, dribbling 13, finishing 9, first touch 9, passing 8, technique 13. Oh my word, this is just... I'm so happy with this intake. I'm so happy with this intake. We can't even... And he's really consistent as well, which is amazing. Really consistent as well. We can't even be like, oh, but if they don't fulfill their potential, because we have Mr. Hare, yes, who has very good potential ability. I know he's never going to be 100% accurate, but this is great. And then we end on a goalkeeper, Nikki Shadbolt, which again is a great name. 15 years old, temperamental personality, volatile, media-friendly, and confrontational, which is a horrendous mix of media handling things. But Nikki Shadbolt, wow. I mean, sweeper, keeper, and attack has to be, because the first thing that jumps out of me is eccentricity 18. But, yes... Yeah, there's some work that needs doing here, but agility 12, jumping reach 12. He's 15. He's 15, and he's got hair that I'm trying to grow mine into. Agility 12, jumping reach 12, fitness 15, anticipation 13, bravery 13, determination 11, handling 14, kicking 11, one-on-ones 12, reflexes 14, rushing out 13, eccentricity 18. But command of area 9, aerial reach 9. Distribution needs improving, passing 4 and throwing 7. positioning 10, he's got, I mean, composure, concentration and decisions all have to go up if he's going to make it. But he is going to get a lot of game time in the under-21s, and that should improve him quite a lot. What an intake. What an intake. That is absolutely incredible. Let me know your favourites down below. Let me know as well if you think Sam Surridge is going to be a good replacement for Hare Yes. Do you think that's who we go for, or do we go and have another look once Hare Yes's contract has actually expired and he retires? Let me know your thoughts down there. But very, very happy with that intake. Let's see where they fit in. If we put under-18s and youth candidates together, if we sort by potential, yeah, the three of them come through as the highest potential we're going to have. Then Danny Ball follows them up, obviously an intake from last year, doing very, very well as well. And Keith Simpson, by the way, who looks incredible. Can't wait to see what he starts doing in the under-21s next year as well. And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people from this year's intake then sit in the next bracket of people that are the best potential at the club in terms of youth. That is incredible. Absolutely love it. Love Youth Intake Day. I hope you've enjoyed it. Check out the Power BI video when it's released, and I will see you in the next one. What an intake. Cheers.